Hey everyone, Cho-Dayah here, and I make beauty and fashion related content plus more. Welcome! Today I'm going to tell you 23 lessons I've learned at 23. Let's get into it. Number 1, give yourself grace. This lesson for me was just, you're grown into a woman. You've never been here before. This is new territory. So just give yourself grace as you go through the journey of growing into a young woman and navigate through life. Number 2, do more. There's always something to do, and being so young, I had the mindset that I have time, and not doing nothing with that time, I let a lot of things go by, a lot of opportunities slip by because I wasn't doing enough. So do more. Number 3, choose your friends wisely. The cliched hard this year for me. Yeah. This lesson for me means like, don't let a lot of people into your space that doesn't fit where you're going. So choose your friends wisely. Friends should motivate you to do better, not keep you stagnant, and encourage you to lollygag around. Number 4, your time is valuable. Deep sigh for that one. I didn't realize how much my time meant. I didn't realize that giving people certain parts of me in my time was self-neglect. I didn't realize that pouring into other people could potentially mess me over in the end. I didn't realize that my time mattered in the aspect of, if I'm around you, you have to value my time as well. I just can't pour into you. We have to pour into each other. So my time is valuable. I don't have time to waste. I don't have time to give you just because. Number 5 is self-awareness. I just learned this lesson maybe 2 months ago. Like, actually started taking it seriously like 2 months ago. When you're self-aware, it's so important because you learn everything about yourself, and it gives you the space to be mindful of other people around you and in the world in general. So self-awareness is extremely important as an adult. Number 6, don't overcompensate to make other people feel comfortable. I don't have it anymore, this people pleasing tendency where I dim myself to make other people feel comfortable. I dim my extraness to make you feel comfortable. I dim my goofiness to make you feel comfortable. I dim my light to make you the star so you won't feel uncomfortable in my presence. And no, if you want to be around me, you got to accept all of me. I can't overcompensate to make you feel comfortable. You need to heal, not me. Number 8 is, don't take advice as criticism. This is a heavy one for me because it's obviously a trigger that is related to trauma that I have to walk around. Nobody should tiptoe around my traumas and triggers because, they trying to give me a word of advice and I'm going off on them because it hit a nerve. It's not criticism. Somebody's just trying to help you out. Calm down. Relax. Number 9, fuck those who don't fuck with you. If you don't like me, that's your business. If you can't stand me, that's your business. Fuck you. Period. Like, and what you gonna do about it? Nothing. And this lesson ties back into my people pleasing. I was overcompensating to make people comfortable. Girl, fuck you. I'm not doing that no more. People just not gonna like me, and that is okay. Like, literally, shoulders up, drop them, because I don't give a fuck. Number 10, misery loves company. It's people out here that want you to mess up what you got going on because they don't have nothing going on. They want you miserable because they miserable. They want you comfortable because they're comfortable. They keep you in a box because they're in a box, and they want to feel comfortable knowing that somebody is there with them. Absolutely not. No. Keep your misery over there. Number 11, not everyone is meant to grow with you. This one is a bittersweet one because that means in the process you lose people. You don't want to lose a friend or cut off a family member, but it has to be done sometime because everybody can't climb to the top with you. They just can't. And when the person is holding themselves back, you can't do nothing about that. Like, if they're not ready, they're not ready. And nothing you can do can sway their mind because they're not ready. Number 12, stop telling your friends everything. I had this boundary where I didn't overshare because of a trauma that happened to me when I was younger, where somebody told me, nobody asked you all of that, when I was going ham on some details on some stuff. I forgot what it was, but after I was done saying my part, they told me, nobody asked you all of that. Oh, that traumatized my ass, and I said, I'm never doing this again. And then I had a friend who was very big on sharing everything with each other. Within that friendship, I grew comfortable oversharing, and sometimes not even want to respect other people's boundaries of not oversharing when I come from that boundary myself, and I lost sight of that. And the thing about oversharing is you're blocking your blessings. You telling stuff that don't need to be told. It's just too much stuff. Like, some things that need to be kept to yourself. Things that go on in other friendships don't need to be told to other friends unless it's something like crazy. Like, girl, let me tell you what this did to me. But every detail that's going on in another friend's life or whatever the case may be don't need to be shared with another person. Honestly, that's between you and that person. Things are private, so things don't need to be shared outside of your friendship, and not everything in your personal life need to be shared into your friendship. Okay. Number 13, when in hardships, avoid old toxic habits. My toxic habit is binge eating, overeating, or shutting down. And when things get tough, that's what I naturally gravitate to because it's comfortable for me. Learn how to tackle those issues head on with actual solutions and not temporary fixes solves the problem. In my case, eating and shutting down solves what? Nothing, because the issue is still there. But if I lock in, feel my emotions, see what the problem actually is, what's wrong, things get solved and things can change. Number 14, learn from people's life choices. Watch people around you, watch people you hang with. Watch their mess ups so you can avoid that in your own life. The biggest way to learn lessons is to see it through somebody else's life. That person did X, Y, and Z and it led them down this dark alleyway. Why would you do the same thing to go down that dark alleyway when the road right here is way better? You feel me? You turn it right on up the other way and try something else. Do it better. And it's not to judge them, because just like you're doing, they can do it too. Learn from your mistakes. We're not perfect. We all make mistakes. But yeah, just look at other people's lives and see, like, do you want that for yourself? Number 15, all losses aren't losses. This is such a beautiful lesson. I'm about to put you on my business a little bit. I got fired from a job, and I absolutely hated the job anyway, and I was going to stay in that job for the sake of having a job. And I was like, oh, these fired me? Oh, for real? But it was God pulling me out of something I didn't need. I didn't need at all. So I got fired from it, and it wasn't a loss at all. It was a blessing. I got pulled out of something I didn't want, and the solution ended up being something I dream of, and it's to film right here in front of you. I decided to not go back to work and be a content creator full time. It's crazy saying that out loud. But yeah, I'm giving it a try. And if I want to go back to work or need to go back to work, there's a million jobs out there. So yeah. Number 16. You can have whatever you want. I love this. It's a little sprinkle of me saying, manifest the dream life you want. Whatever you want, you can have. I literally spoke this lifestyle into existence, and I'm speaking nothing but blessings over this lifestyle to continue. I don't want to go back to work. This is my job. I make millions off of this. Period. I can have whatever I want. Like, it feels amazing to say. Love that lesson. Number 17, being being pretty on the outside isn't enough. I have encountered so many mean girls, it's actually sick. Like, I'ma hold y'all hand when I say this. That mean girl bullshit is corny as fuck. Like, you look dumb. You have nothing else better to do with your time than to be a bitch, to be an asshole, to be mean. Like, excuse my French, I'm cursing a lot this video. Ooh. I'm gonna have to do a lot of bleeping. That was harsh, but it's the truth. Being pretty on the outside is not enough. You can get only but so far with your looks, and having that ugly inside just makes you ugly on the outside. So you technically don't even have your looks either. So be nice. Be nice. This is on here for me because, like I said, I've seen a lot of mean girl stuff, and I don't want to, like, I never was that, but keeping in mind that I don't want to be that, and keeping in mind that that is very ugly. Number 18, try new things. Step out your comfort zone. This year, I have tried so many new things. I have stepped out my comfort zone so much. It is beautiful over here. Come join me. A whole new life awaits on the opposite side of your comfort zone. That was one of the best lessons I learned this year. Try new things. Try things that make me happy. Try things to see what makes me happy. 10 out of 10, 10 across the board. I recommend you try something new. Number 19, your journey is yours. This lesson sunk in for me really, really hard this year because I really said, forget about what other people want for me and think about what I want for me. I don't want to regret anything in my life because I'm listening to what somebody think is best for me. There's nothing wrong with advice. Give me your advice. I'll take what I want to take from it, but I'm going to do what I want to do with my life because it's my life. I don't want to live for other people and their expectations that they have on me, that they have because they want to live through me. I want to have my own life. I want to live my own life. And the life that I want, I know nobody that has it. So, like I said, I'm going to go the journey and route I want to take because your route don't include nothing I want anyway. So yeah, my journey is mine. Number 20, stop excessive complaining. I was a huge complainer for a very long period of time in my life. I complained and changed nothing about it. It wasn't until I shut up and acted on these complaints is when I was able to see and learn this lesson to stop complaining. Also, it's nothing more annoying than a person complaining. Being the person complaining and hearing other people's complaints is annoying, period. Because you're complaining and then going back to the same thing that you complained about. And it's just an ongoing cycle of complaining. It's so annoying. All right, enough with the complaining. Like, let it go. I have a complaint, like serious complaining. Like, I joke complain. But a situation that I'm in, like real life complaining, no. I haven't complained in so long. And I'm grateful for that. And I applaud myself for that because that's actually huge for me. I went from complaining every day to now complaining none. My next lesson is number 21, and it's refine success. I think this is probably one of my favorite lessons I've learned this year as well because success looks different for everybody. It's not one success story that sounds the same. Success to you looks different to me, and my success don't look the same to you. And that is okay because it's my version of success. It's not for nobody else to see because it's for me only. Why should I feel a way that you can't see what I see? It's not for you to see. So that's what I learned in that whole lesson of refining success. Number 22, learn and practice life skills. This is probably the most important on my lessons list. It's so important to learn how to communicate. It's so important to learn financial literacy. It's so important to learn the basic life skills of cooking, cleaning, time management, organization. It's so important to have emotional intelligence. It's so important to read. Literally, life skills is needed to survive. You need them. And it's something that's so overlooked because you think you're doing it every day. And essentially, you're not. Learning it and practicing it and applying it to your everyday life. That's where I'm at right now. I'm in a phase of building a lot of routines, from my shower routine, from what I do every day, to cleaning up once a week, sweeping, mopping, making my bed every morning. Like, these life skills are so important. And having these skills, you can always take care of yourself. It's great to have a partner. It's great to have family to rely on. But it's nothing more powerful than being able to take care of yourself in every aspect, checking all the boxes first before somebody else come and add to what you already have. And my last lesson, lesson 23, is value change. This is the last lesson because it's the lesson that's going to be with me forever. When I'm 40, this lesson is still going to be here. When I'm 80, this lesson is still going to be here. Value change, because change always is occurring. It doesn't stop. And to me, this lesson is life in a nutshell. We're forever evolving and changing even when we don't want to. And in that instance, it'll be physical. Your body changes. You're getting taller, you're getting older. But then when you choose to change and you want to be fit, you want to be more knowledgeable, you just want to change your life, change your surroundings, that's when it becomes even more beautiful, because you're growing and moving on with life, because life is going to keep going regardless. And like I said, to me, change is life in a nutshell. Everything going to change around you regardless, so why not keep up with it? Not all change is good. You can change into a whole different person you didn't even know could exist, on the opposite side of who you are actually trying to be. Myself included has been through that, where I changed into a whole other person while I was drinking a lot. Just like in life, you fall, you get back up. You change another way, you can pivot to something totally different and 360 your life again and again and again and again. So value change, because it's such a beautiful thing. It's nothing to be afraid of, because like I said, change is going to happen regardless. There's no point in keep taking those 2 steps back. Keep taking that 1 step forward. Eventually, you'll get to where you need to be. My optimism is the best thing God has blessed me with, and I'm grateful to have her. Okay? So I hope you too learn to value change as I did this year. And that was 23 lessons I learned at 23 years old. I have learned a lot this year. I have grown a lot this year. I have officially 2 more months until I'm 24. So I think my chances of learning new lessons has come to an end. But yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.